How's it going, everyone? We are back, and today I'm very excited. This one is pretty special to me. I made a pretty bad financial mistake again. I bought another daily that turned into a project. So I want to show it off. We've done a bit of work to it. Since it was minus 40, didn't get to filming. I honestly didn't think I was gonna do half the stuff to this. I didn't think I'd like it. Basically, the idea behind it, if anyone knows me, there's two things I don't like: Hondas and BMWs. See where this is going. So I bought a Honda Civic, love the thing. So I bought another Honda Civic, love that thing. So Hondas, it turns out I love them. They're fantastic, and updates to come on my Civic, and Hondas are great. So I don't know exactly how or why, but I did a thing, and I bought a Beamer. Now again, I don't even really know what made me do it, so here I am. Funny story. I'll show you around. Alright guys, this is it. This is my 2007 BMW 328. Bit of a nugget. She's got about 200,000 kilometers. I've had it for about 3 months, and I've thrown about 30,000 kilometers on her, so she's been getting ripped pretty good. This is just the rear wheel drive. Honestly, again, didn't think I would even like this thing, and I love it. So now I really love my Beamers. She's a little dirty, living out in the boonies now, so she gets gravel roads pretty often. She could use some low though, right? Like just a little low. A little low would be nice. So I picked her up for about $4,000, had about 170,000 kilometers on it, and didn't have any of the rims. I'll throw a picture on how it looked without rims. I did the rims, lip, restored the headlights, did the carbon fiber trunk lip, the black kidney grills, of course, and I love it. I hate it. She looks real dirty here, but oh my god. Woo! Of course, with some help of the girlfriend, we blacked out all the BMW badges too, because, you know, gotta black it out. It's my latest project. This is actually my daily. I love this thing like a crazy amount. It's actually kind of weird. Like, I honestly never thought I'd drive a BMW. I thought they all looked the same. They're boring, and I love it. It's mine. And I've already flown a kite out of the sunroof many times on many occasions. Please excuse, you know, it's not the greatest weather. Sun's going down, just got off work. Little dirty, just wanted to show her off. Get some videos out for you guys. I do have plans for this, so there will be videos to come. Mostly show off this gorgeous carbon fiber wing. Ooh. Ooh, is she dirty though, but love me a little bit of carbon. So like I said, it's a 328. Makes a solid 230 horsepower on a good day. On a good day. But yeah, honestly, the story about buying this thing is kind of greasy. Dude definitely screwed me over, so that's a hard darn. Honestly, zero complaints on this. I have had to do a lot of work to it to get it to where it is, just to fix some notorious N52 leaks and gaskets and such, but we got her pretty much in tip-top shape. She's been driving really well. Like I said, I've thrown a ton of kilometers on her, so I'll show you guys around a bit. These are some factory 18s. I think style 346 wheels, I believe. They're gorgeous. Blacked out side markers, LED license plate lights. She could use about another inch of low. We're not going to do coilovers, just some drop springs. Now I did throw on some front lips here on the front bumper. They are not color matched, so they do stand out a bit. Just wanted to see if they would look good, and honestly I love them. So honestly, again, there's nothing too fancy done with this. It's an N52. It makes a hard 230 horsepower, and I know that's about the limits for it. It's not going to get too much better. I could do a triple stage intake here for this thing and pick up another, you know, 20 horsepower with a tune and all that to knock it up to be a 330i, but honestly, like, I got my race truck. I'll tell you why I bought this in a second, but I did the regular maintenance for one of these. I did the oil filter housing gasket, serpentine assembly, valve cover and gasket. Starter went in minus 40 degrees Celsius weather. That was super lame. Nothing too fancy under the hood. So yeah, I'll get into why I bought this car in the first place, I guess. We got some gooses. Got some gooses. Oh shit. So if you guys aren't from Canada, you have no idea how dangerous those little feather shits are. They do not joke around. Also, there's like a gopher or something here. Wow. Wildlife, huh? Spoopy. So, Beamer. Let's talk Beamer and why I got a Beamer. Oh, that's bright. That is not the angle we're going with. Well, guys, so we got a BMW 328 because I don't really remember why. It's not a nice daily. I can't see a nothing. So we ended up picking her up for $4,000. I wanted a nice daily, something a little newer. So I guess I got this. So when we went to pick it up, buddy said there were no issues, and obviously when you're buying a BMW, there's issues, and when the dude says there's absolutely no issues at all, runs great, you know it's a bit of a lie. So we got into it a little bit and took it for a solid 5-minute test drive in the pitch black. Kind of figured out it's not too bad, something we can work with. How wrong I was. So now it's not comfort access, so that means I have to put the key in, and then you can start up the car. The issue is when we went for the test drive, it drove perfectly fine. Dude seemed like a stand-up guy. Shout out to BS for Build. Dude was not a stand-up guy. So we took it for the rip. It drove fine, there were no issues there. Halfway through he mentioned something about this would be his second broken BMW, or he doesn't want 2 broken BMWs, something small like that. I shrugged it off because, you know, I make jokes about all my turds too, right? Little things like that. We went to go to the gas station. I had to pick up, I was going to really lowball him because, you know, he didn't really have the information I wanted for the car. He didn't know what he was selling really at the time, so I offered him $3,600 when he was asking $45, and he said no, $4,000 is the best he would do. So he was showing me all the other messages of people, and I didn't think anything of it, so I just went ahead. I went and got the $4,000. We went to a gas station, and while we were there, he told me not to turn the car off, which it was cold, so I didn't think anything of it. Just didn't turn the car off, so drove back to his place a block away, parked it, swapped plates, did the paperwork, and left. And on our way home, within 5 minutes, I started, you know, on the highway. I noticed the steering wheel shaking when I was braking, so it had warped rotors. No big deal, I had to do brakes. And then I got a light on the dash saying it didn't recognize the key while the key is in the car. That's not good at all. So whatever, I looked into it. I tried, you know, figuring out as much as I know about Beamers, which I've never touched one before. So the next day, or that night, I texted him, and my number was blocked, or his number was blocked. Couldn't send him a message. Sent him a message on Facebook, and he just said, hey, try hitting the dash in a certain spot while you're trying to start it, and I did, and it fired right up. So little things like that kind of clued you in. Can't blame a guy. Bought a used car, got a good deal. What do you expect? But it's kind of greasy the way he sold it. Wasn't too thrilled. It's the way she goes. Darn. I got a nice car out of it. Can't complain. Now, honestly, the reason I got one is I wanted a 335. I think, honestly, I watched a BS for Build video or someone about a 335 with the twin turbos and the tuning potential on that. So, of course, I went, I want that. That sounds good, looks good, and it's fast for relatively cheap. I need this in my life because I need more faster cars. So 335s around me go for $10,000 to $15,000 easy. I didn't want to spend that. I'm an LS guy. I didn't want to spend that much in a car I never owned. So thought I'd get a 328. This is my placeholder. I don't want to go crazy on it because I know one day if I like it, which I love it, I want to get a 335i. So keep that in mind. If you're into Beamers, we got more E90s coming. E92 possibly. No, I'd love an E91, but we'll see what happens. We'll see. Wagons are neat too. What can I say? So anyway, it turned out the key reader, there's a ribbon cable that comes from here down to the ECU number 1, and I guess they tried putting in a remote starter, so that was a little pissed off. That was annoying. got that fixed and everything's happy, so it's been treating me right ever since. And I'll tell you right now, this is a pretty good story. I was hanging out at a car meet with a bunch of buddies about 2 months ago, and we went for a drive. I ended up falling down a mountain, dislocating my shoulder. That's been sick. So, someone rolled down. We were flying a kite out of the sunroof too. That was a good night. So someone rolled down the right rear window and it didn't go back up. So I had to get out with a gimpy arm, and I tried, you know, wiggling it, managed to get it up. We're cruising around, someone rolls down the left rear window. And at this point, my arm hurt like hell. So I was sitting in my passenger seat, buddy with mine was driving. And we're in a McDonald's drive-thru, and some other guys were there. They wanted to help out, so they started wiggling with it. While I'm in the passenger seat, I just hear glass exploding. I'll see if I can add the video in of me cleaning it up, but like, they just filled my door with an entire window. And it was snowing. I drove home, it was snowing. It was like 4 in the morning and I got pulled over. And I was not speeding or anything, but I forget what the reason was. Not that I get pulled over a lot, but dude, it was, I cannot stress enough, not the best night of my life. So this thing has brought some not great things, but if you look close, that window doesn't quite match up. Not ideal. But it was a good night. I'm definitely never gonna forget that. I already have so many memories with this car, and I love it. It looks perfect to me. I just a little bit low. It's gonna suck. It's gonna be hard to move on if I want to get 335 or something. But for now, honestly, I love this car. We got some videos to come of seats. I just wanted to show it off a bit, share a story, update you guys. This is my new daily. This is my new project car, and one day hopefully we'll get 335 on the channel. But for now, I got some videos coming. I'm gonna do some seats. We'll see what else I can do and see what's to come, guys. So if you have any ideas on stuff to do to this, it does not have iDrive, so I was thinking about putting that tablet here, or you gotta cut into it, or a different head unit or something. So let me know what you guys wanna see. We'll try and get her done on this thing. I don't wanna go too crazy. I'm not gonna be building this thing for speed. I have my race truck for that, but I'm always open to spend money on cars. So if it entertains you guys, you wanna see how something's done, let me know. Let me know what you guys want to see. Let me know what I should do. Some common mods. I'm looking forward to those sports seats. They look nice. So keep your eyes out for that. Hopefully we'll get another Beamer on the channel. I got a few other projects to show you guys. I got a good update hopefully coming out, whether it's come out yet or not. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Hopefully this isn't going to be too long of a video, but I love this car. I'm passionate about it, and I want to share it with you guys. So again, 1,000 subscribers. I can't thank you enough. I appreciate every one of you guys. I hope I can continue to make you guys laugh and entertain you guys. So thank you guys so much. See you in the next one.